Yes.
Did you say you're barely excited? All right, so today is Wednesday, March 14th. We're going to do a quick review of solving each proportion. If necessary, we're going to round it to the nearest hundredths. So the first one here, in order to solve for a proportion, I need to first cross multiply. So when I cross multiply, it doesn't matter if I do the 8 times 6 first or the 12 times a first. I always like to go top to bottom. Mr. Betts always likes to solve the one with the variable first. So it does not matter. Let's let Rihanna, which one do you want to go? Which numbers do you want to cross multiply first?
6 and 8.
Okay, so we're going to take 6, or 8 times 6, and what do you get?
48.
So 48 equals, and then what are you going to multiply?
12 times 8.
Which equals?
12a.
Good. So now we have a one-step equation that we're going to solve for. When I go to solve equations, what's the first two things I need to do? And? Not quite yet.
Draw your line.
Draw your line of equality. Now, Isaiah, to get the variable by itself, what do I do?
12 divided by 12.
So I got to get that number canceled off from the right, and then whatever I do on one side of the line of equality.
To the other.
Okay.
Then 48 divided by 12 equals 4. 4 equals 8.
Good.
Then box the answer.
Wonderful. Now, if I would substitute this 4 for this A, would I find that these two ratios are proportional?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I would substitute, like I said, if I would substitute that 4 for the A, remember, I'd go ahead and still cross multiply. 8 times 6 is, as you guys told me, 48. Well, what's 12 times 4?
You said what?
If I cross multiply to see if these two ratios are proportional after solving, am I going to find that they're proportional or not? So if I take 8 times 6, you guys told me that was 48. Well, then if I cross multiply 12 times 4, because we said A equals 4, we substituted, what's...
48.
So then 48 equals 48? Yeah, they're the same number, so they're going to be proportional. You don't have to do all that extra stuff, though. All right, let's look at this next one here. So we have B over 5 equals 5 over 8. Deontay, which numbers would you like to cross multiply first?
8B.
Okay, so what's B times 8?
8B.
So 8B equals, okay.
What I put 25.
How'd you get 25?
What's 5?
Good. So 5 times 5 equals 25. Nick, from here, what do I need to do? Okay. All right. Nick, why don't you, I want you to finish it, please.
Okay. Divide by 8 on both sides.
Divide by 8 on both sides.
I got this.
So B equals.
3.125.
Okay. So our directions say round to the nearest hundredth. So which number is in our hundredth place value? The 2. Look to the right. Is the number to the right 5 or greater?
5. Okay.
So what happens to that 2 that's underlined?
It turned to a 3.
Good. And box your answer.
So it's 1.3.
What's that?
I said this.
Yep. So how would you read that answer? Beyonce?
Wait, hold on.
I know it.
Do it matter which side?
No, does not matter.
No. 3.1300.
3 and 1300s. Yep.
Oh,
All right, let's do the last one. This is the one that people find most difficult because when you go to cross multiply, we have a variable and a number. So when we look at it, you're looking at like you're going to distribute. Brendan, tell me what to do. Good. So one way to look at this is what you're doing is basically distributing. So when you go to multiply that 7 times a B plus 2, it's like this here, distribute. So what's 7 times B? Okay, then 7 times 2. Okay, then what do I do, Brendan? And what do you get? So I'm going to put my equal sign and 100. All right, good. From there, Darius, tell me what I do next.
Minus 14.
No.
Wait, I'm
Okay?
Then you subtract 14.
Good. So you're going to do order of operations backwards. The order of operations is PEMDAS. Backwards is going to be SADMEP. So the S stands for subtraction, which we didn't have. The A stands for addition, which we do. In order to get rid of that positive 14, we do the inverse operation, which is subtract 14. Okay, so what's 100 minus 14?
86.
And then what do I bring down on my left?
7. B.
And then on my line of equality, my
Um,
equal sign, right? All right, how do I get the B by itself from here?
divide by 7. Both sides.
Both sides. Excuse me. Then B equals,
12.285.
what did you get?
12.285.
Like this? Is that what you said?
285.
2085? Sorry. Okay, which digit is my 100th place value?
Wait, look, you put 20, it's 285.
Take out the zero.
And then just put the 85 right
I'm having issues, aren't I?
Yeah.
there. Yes.
Woo.
Major issue.
It's all right. We all have them. Okay, which number is in my 100th place value?
The 8.
The 8. That was painful, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so then I'm going to drop down my B equals, okay, so the place value that's underlined is the 8. I look to the right, 5 or greater? Yes, so what's my answer going to be?
12.29.
So 12 point, you guys are not having issues. Oh my gosh.
It's a 9. It's a
Woo!
29. Oh,
Yeah, right, finally. So on your sheet, you guys should have the B equals 12.29. I ran out of room because my dosary. All right, any questions? All right, so go ahead and make sure your name are on those and pass those.